Lilja Bjarney and welcome to my Knitting and Crochet podcast. A little bit about me. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Iceland. I have been crocheting like on and off since I was maybe 17, but I didn't start knitting until 2019. I always was really sure that I would not be able to knit because I didn't think I had the patience for it, but turns out that I can knit. So if you have decided that you can't knit but you can crochet, I would highly recommend trying it. So for the podcast, I'm going to be doing like showing you my finished objects, my work in progress, and then just some acquisitions if I have bought any yarn and such. So I'm just gonna start with the one that I'm wearing. This is the Novice mohair edition from Petite Knit, and this is the first ever sweater that I knitted for myself. I used Fylgolana Arvetta and Fylgolana Tilja together, and I actually have two of these and two of these left. So I am thinking of knitting a Oslo hat from Petite Knit from this. I think it would be really cozy. The sweater is really soft, really pretty, and it did work out really well, but this is actually not the first sweater that I ever did. I have a 8-year-old son, so this first sweater that I knitted was for him. I will put a picture of it somewhere because I think it's in a closet somewhere, I'm not sure where it is. But this is the first sweater that I knitted for myself. And then this is the first sweater that I crochet. So it's a cardigan, and I knitted it from Drops Snow, which is just, it's a really like a thick yarn, but it's really soft and warm. And I did like, so I crocheted it in panels and then sewed it together. I used the lemon peel stitch, which I think was like, it gives such a fun texture. This actually belongs to my mom now. She kind of fell in love with it, so it's hers now. I just told her it was an early birthday present, and she's really happy with it. Then I also have crochet like a, I don't think I would call it like a sweater, maybe like I'm not sure. It's like goes around you like this, and then it has these sleeves, like very flowy and nice. I like to pair this just like under a turtleneck or something because it's really see-through. This I made from just cotton yarn that I had lying around and didn't know what I was gonna do with, so I just decided to make this. The stitches are just treble stitches, and I used the it's Airbnb Raglan crochet video to help me making like the sleeves, because it's crocheting around and I had never done that, but it's really easy, and I do recommend her video. I will have it linked below. So I also have my first ever knitted socks. I actually just finished the second one yesterday. I used the Sunday socks pattern from Petite Knit, which I would highly recommend if you are a beginner and haven't really knitted any socks like me. The instructions were so clear, so I was always too afraid to knit socks because of the heel, but it was so easy to follow and they look really cute on. I'm actually going camping next weekend, so these will be perfect for that. So I have this like crocheted bucket hat. I think it's really cute. It was this is my first ever bucket hat that I have crocheted, and it was kind of hard doing it in a checkered print, but I am really excited to crochet some more because I have so much cotton yarn that I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with. So I feel like bucket hats is really good for it. So yeah, that's like really summery and cute. I think that is all for my finished objects. I'm not gonna show like everything I've ever done since 2019, but if you want to, you can check out my Instagram. It's made by Bjarni, and I'll have it linked below. And there you can find pictures of like my old stuff, because I have knitted some things that I have given away and also crocheted things that I have given away, but I have pictures of them there. So if you want to check it out, feel free to. So now I'm gonna go over my work in progress or whips. So what I'm doing here is the Friday sweater from Petite Knit. And I'm knitting this with Drops Baby Merino, and I actually don't know what yarn this is, but it's just for the stripes. I took like a year-long break from knitting in like 2021 or something, and so I have so much yarn that I had bought before I took the break, and now I don't remember why I did bought it for what projects, so I'm just kind of going through it and finding some things to make with it. So some of them have like been unraveled, and I have taken the like the band that has the name of it and everything. I've taken it off, so I don't know, but it's like it feels the same in thickness and everything, so I think it's good for the stripes. I will be giving this sweater to my little niece, I think. And then I have two crochet things. I have two crochet work in progress. One is a I think it's called the Lamia Wrap from TLC yarn. I think I remember it correctly, but I will have it linked below. So it's a Tunisian crochet, which was just so interesting to me, and I really wanted to try it. And she has a free written pattern for it, and then also a YouTube video, so it was really easy to follow that both. It makes like such fun. It has like a honeycomb pattern here, and then it's like, I don't know, I just really like the stitches. This wrap will be like, I think, really thick and warm. I'm making it from Einrum yarn, and then Drops Kid Silk mohair. So I'm making it with 2 strands. And I think it's coming out really nicely. And this is supposed to be like a birthday present for my mom, but her birthday is next Friday, so I don't think I will have it finished by then. So maybe I will just have it as a Christmas present or something. Because she also did get the sweater from me, so that kind of became the birthday present. And then for the other crochet work in progress that I have, so this is kind of awkward showing it like this, but so this is like a panel, and I'm gonna show you the other one I have. So I'm actually crocheting a sweater for my son, and it would be like a Spiderman panel and then a Venom panel, and then I'm gonna sew it together and make sleeves so it will become a sweater. I'm making this with cotton yarn from Drops. Oh. So it's the Paris cotton yarn from Drops, and I already have done the Spider-Man panel. So like in my mind I wanted to have it so he could wear the sweater, like not he can choose if he wants Spider-Man at the front and Venom at the back, or turn it around. So this is like totally just from my hat, but I did use stitch fiddle to make the graph for it. So this is the graph that I'm using now for Venom. So I've only done like the bottom of the tongue. I think I'm just 5 rows in or something. Yeah, I am excited about this. I should be working on it more, but I have to count like and change colors, so it's a little bit more complicated, and I kind of like to use knitting and crocheting as like a relaxing thing. So maybe while I'm watching TV or something. That's actually why I wanted to start this podcast, because I have been watching a lot of other knitting podcasts like Knitting Traditions, Lisa's Knit Club, and Well Loved Knits, and I kind of was inspired by them to make my own video, because I would like to have like the things so I can be like, oh yeah, in this month I was working on that and this and thinking of doing this. And I don't know, I just kind of like it, because on Instagram I kind of only have pictures of everything, so I like the thought of having like a video format as well. I would recommend stitch fiddle. I've only ever used it for crochet, so I'm not sure how it works with knitting, but I would recommend trying it out if you want to make like some panels. Because if you make panels, you can make them into tote bags or sweaters or t-shirts, just kind of what you want. So it's really like you can get really creative with it, and I like that. So then what I have, then I have the sweater number 14 by my favorite knitwear. I'm knitting this up in 2 strands of the Knitting for Olive mohair and 1 strand Knitting for Olive merino. This is my first time ever making a sweater like you start at the back and then you're supposed to go and shape the shoulders so it becomes like kind of a drop shoulder thing. But I'm really excited, and it's been like, it's a learning process, but I'm really lucky because my sister, my older sister actually taught me how to knit, and she lives like really close to me, so whenever I get in some trouble or don't understand the instructions or the design, I can always just run over to her, and she is really good with fixing my mistakes and just helping me in general. So there's a cat outside. Yeah, so I'm really excited about this. I really like this yarn combo, and this is my first time ever trying the Knitting for Olive, and it's so soft and good. and it smells like wool. So I think that's kind of all that I wanted to show in this video, but I do have some acquisitions. So this is like the Knitting for Olive yarn, and I got the merino in oatmeal, and then the silk mohair in marzipan, and I really like how it's like a really, I mean, it's kind of a gray beige color, but then the marzipan is so white that it becomes like this gray beige white sweater, and I really like it because this is like my only other sweater and it's really purple, so I think having this, yeah, is a good color, and I will be buying more from them. I want to try their cotton merino and their silk and the heavy merino. I think that's all of them, but really enjoyed. And then I actually have a lot of yarn that I bought from Maro, which is a yarn store in Iceland, which is a yarn store that I really like. I feel like I always get so good assistance when I'm there. They like help you out so much, and they have like so much yarn from like so many different companies, so it's always like when me and my sister go there, we have to have like an hour or something just looking around. So yeah, what I bought from them, so it's Maro. What I bought from them is a yarn that I'm going to be using for the marble sweater from Petite Knit. So that's a sweater that's like, it's knitted on needles, like 10mm needles. So it's like a big project and will probably be knitted up super fast. So yes. So what I got from them is, this is the recommended yarn from Petite Knit, like the fat mohair that they recommend, and it's from Cisleríket. And I got this in the Cafe Lat, and it's like, I'm not sure the camera is picking it up because it like has like a pink, darker pink to white and baby pink like going all through it, but sometimes on camera it just looks brown, but I promise it's pink. And they recommend like knitting this with like 2 strands of some other yarn, and I just got help from from Maro to like figure out what kind of yarn I could use instead that was available to me in Iceland. So I have Peruvian from Filcolana. Yeah, I forgot to mention the Sunday socks were actually made from Peruvian. So I got this in this really like muted pink. And then I have a Cause from Sandnesgarn, and it's also like this muted pink. So I will be holding these 3 together, and I think it will make the like softest like baby pink sweater. And I feel like, because I have like the purple one, and then I have like the gray white one, and then I will have like the pink one, and I really enjoy that, like that thought that they are not all in the same colors. And then I only think I want to knit a cardigan for myself in like a sage green. I think that would be really cute. So I also got from them just like these stitch stoppers, so your stitches don't like come off your needle. And then just got like soap and some stuff. And yes. So what I also bought just yesterday was I went into Rúmfattalærin here in Iceland, which is like a store that has like, it kind of sells everything for your house, from furniture to like dishes to towels to like beddings and everything. And they have like this really good yarn corner in the store. So there I was actually picking up things to like organize my yarn in, and I got like these yarns because I'm doing a, hold on, I'm gonna go find it. Okay, so I'm making these kind of granny squares that like have a heart in the middle, and I'm doing it in these colors. So when I have like, I'm going by Rúmfattalærin, I kind of just pick up the colors that I want, and I decided to add this yellow one. So what I had planned to do with these granny squares was a cardigan, but now I'm kind of leaning toward just having it as a blanket. I think it will look really nice, and I really like these colors together, the green and the pink and the white, and I think the yellow will look good with it. I'm just kind of working this when I want something quick to work at. It's like, it's a really easy project. I saw like a cardigan on Pinterest that had like this heart granny square pattern type thing, but then for the actual granny square I went on the Bella Coco Crochet website, and she had like really good information on how to make like the heart. So yeah, I really like how this is coming out, but I think it will just become like a blanket or a sweater. I'm not sure, I don't know. I will keep you updated on my Instagram. So I think that's all for my like yarn, but I'm gonna show you what I bought in Rúmfattalærin to organize my yarn stash. So I have like this basket which has my whips in it, so the things that I want to be actively knitting or crocheting on. And I have like this makeup bag that has my needles and measuring tape and what I need for when I'm knitting or crochet. So what I bought like this, I bought like this huge basket. And so what I was thinking is that in this basket I will have like the yarn that I don't have projects for. And then I bought like these, I bought 4 of these, 2 green, 2 gray. And I was thinking that the yarn that I do have a project for in mind will go in these, and then just in my shelves here, so I can like have them close by. And I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing a YouTube video of me organizing my yarn stash into these baskets, and I will be going through them and telling you guys if I have like this already decided on doing some projects with the yarn that I have. I'm kind of like not allowing myself to buy any more yarn until I've like have started projects with the yarn that I already have. I feel like with the conversation about sustainability and knitting, I feel like if you're knitting with the yarn that you have, you're already sort of sustainable, because otherwise what are you using that yarn for? So I'm also gonna go through it, like if I'm going to give something away, because I don't see myself in the future ever using it. Yeah, so that will be my next video, and I really hope that you will come back and watch that. So I guess this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can like and subscribe for more knitting and crochet videos, and yes, follow me on Instagram, and I really just hope to see you in the comments and interact with you.